Confession time. I was among the millions of Springbok fans who saw technical and tactical improvements in the 1-point defeat to the All Blacks. More than that, I thought those technical and tactical improvements could be sustained. How wrong I was. And the evidence is in the performance against Ireland this weekend. I said last week that 3 wins from 4 tests on this tour would be acceptable, that they would lose against Ireland, but it won't be acceptable. 3 wins against lower ranked opposition will only paper over the cracks. Coach Allister Coetzee and his coaching staff aren't good enough, and neither are the majority of the players they select. On the issue of players, I want to address the racist bile as it pertains to quotas that were spewed post-test. I can't say I was surprised, because racist thinking has a habit of disregarding what is plain to see. Let's talk about facts. 15 of the box's 23 were white. So what those that blame quotas are suggesting is that 8 black, African or coloured players were at the root cause of a tragic Bok performance. So what they're saying is that these 15 white players just suffered at the hands of these fools. I don't think we'll ever change that type of idiocy. But those that care about fact and not fiction know that the blame has to be equally shared among players for whom Test rugby is a level too high. Their skin colour is irrelevant. It is also a level too high for Coach Allister Coetzee, who has maintained that the Boks have a plan and that the players he selects are the best for the job. Neither is true, and it's time that he's held accountable for a test record that stands at just under 41%. 41%. 41%! The leadership at SA Rugby view Coetzee as a non-threatening puppet, which is very different to how they viewed former Bok coach Jake White. Let's remember that White was summoned from a European tour in 2006 to a President's Council meeting in Cape Town where he had to explain his side's poor form. This after a 25-14 win over England at Twickenham with the second string Bok side. That situation was farcical, and I'm not suggesting that Coetzee should be subjected to the same treatment. He must however be held to account by the men who are tasked with looking after the game's best interests for its stakeholders, among them you and I. Coetzee doesn't strike me as a man with a level of emotional intelligence to recognize that he just isn't good enough, so I'd be surprised if he resigned. So, the ball is in SA Rugby's court once again. The next 3 tests are irrelevant. The only one that mattered was Saturday evening, and that told us all we needed to know. Your move, SA Rugby. Prove to us that you aren't amateurs trapped in a professional world you know nothing about.